What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. This time, my top 10 Dragon-type Pokemon. Number 10, Hydreigon. I've never been the biggest fan of Hydreigon myself. I know it's extremely strong and hardcore looking, with its advantage lying in its special attack and HP. And while I'm not too fond of its look, I do acknowledge its power, and I like using it in battle because it's so strong. It's very hard to train though. It first evolves at level 50 and level 64 for its final evolution. It's kind of tiresome to go around with a dino for so long, but once it evolves, it's one of the non-legendary Pokegods. Number 9, Altaria. I like Altaria mostly because of its design. It's a dragon flying type, evolves from Swablu at level 35. It's a bird covered in a cloud, making it a Cloud suit. Its ability is Cloud 9 and Natural Cure. Cloud 9 disables weather conditions in battle. Natural Cure heals any status alignments upon switching out, which is pretty neat. I admire Altaria for its look. I think it's a beautiful Pokemon. It has the highest overall special defense of all Dragon-type Pokemon too, which explains why I often had such a hard time nailing Drake's Altaria. So yeah, very helpful as it provides protection against special-based Pokemon. Can be quite lethal if you put it together properly. And who can deny that sweet little blue phoenix face? Number 8, Goodra. Goodra is a Pokemon that appears to be made of goo. Gooey dragon thing who flocks ass. Sky high special defense and special attack. This thing is one of the best new Pokemon in X and Y, and for an obvious reason. I mean, it's a pseudo-legendary. Its Pokédex entries also claim it to be extremely friendly, much like Dragonite. Every second I take a look at Goodra, it keeps reminding me of the six-tailed slug beast, Saiken from Naruto Shippuden. Naruto! Yeah! Anyone? Number 7, Garchomp. Powerful, fast, and most attacks used pure energy, as in physical attack, instead of element power, as in special attack. Looks like the kind of Pokemon I would only attack with an equally powerful dragon, which is pretty easy to come by. Because, well, at least on Wi-Fi, since Dragon type is so popular. Garchomp is big and brave at all times, and it will trust you and love you till the end. Garchomp dominates the battlefield with a base stat of 600, along with a few other pseudo-legendaries. It excels in speed, attack, special attack, and defense. It may learn ground-type moves, which won't affect Dragonite and Salamence, but it has an amazing and absolutely huge move pool, being able to learn water, fire, electric, dark, fighting, and rock-type moves, as well as its base-type moves, dragon and ground. Garchomp's ability, Sandveil, raises its evasion in a sandstorm, so it would be useful against a Tyranitar, for example, creating a perfect combo with the move Sandstorm, like I said, which it will learn around level 20, I think. All in all, Garchomp is a solid dragon type. Number 6, Salamence. This guy can be a secret weapon, powerful, fast, and with his intimate ability, Rocks. You can also raise him, like every other Pokemon, in a specific area, be it attack, defense, special defense, or speed. Whatever your choice may be, Salamence won't disappoint. Just look at Drake's Salamence, it once stopped a Hyper Beam from my Flygon. Number 5, Haxorus. Let's give black and white Pokemon a chance, shall we? Yeah, come on man. Pure Dragon, he is deadly. Use Dragon Dance to power his speed and attack and hit them with a Dragon Claw, Earthquake, or Outrage, Draco Meteor, or whatever physical attack you can acquire. And you got an unstoppable beast machine. He's resistant to 4 types and only weakened to 2. I love Dragon types and I believe they're one of the more overpowered types. Haxorus is a beast and will not let you down, believe it. Overall, an unstoppable nightmare for opponents who haven't taken the time to prepare a team to counter-react the X Dragon. Between its lack of type weaknesses and high attack potential, this Pokemon can KO any variety of teams. With a pure bait and pass setup, this Pokemon can sweep opponents' entire teams. Haxorus has the highest attack base stat of all non-legendary Dragon-type Pokemon too, so keep that in mind. Number 4, Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum cannot look more like a real T-Rex dinosaur, and I think that's why I like it. Its ability is Rock Head and Strong Jaw. Rock Head prevents recoil damage, and Strong Jaw increases biting power by 50%, meaning any biting moves, such as Crunch, Tyrantrum is the new mainstream fossil Pokemon that most people pick and talk about because it's the coolest. I mean, it is. Probably also the strongest attack and special attack wise. Well, it is. I would like to one day have an entire team based on fossil Pokemon only. That would be cool. I'll be badass on Wi-Fi. Number 3. Kingdra. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Kingdra is the only Dragon-type Pokemon from Johto. Also one of the cooler Dragon-type Pokemon. It has all around very good stats and is very, very balanced. Also cool because it holds the title of being the only Dragon-type Pokemon from Johto. What else can I say? Oh yeah, it isn't weak to Ice types, by the way, like most dragons are. Number 2. Flygon. In Twitch Plays Pokemon Emerald, I'm planning on getting myself a Trapinch, or if we get the time for a shiny one. Flygon is a Dragon Ground type, which is awesome considering its ability to levitate, so it can't be hit by ground type attacks. I would guess it was a flying type, but it's not. I remember Flygon in my early days as one of my trusty sidekicks from my first play of Sapphire. The attack and speed stats are great, but what really lies in this Pokemon and sets it apart from other Dragon-type Pokemon is its easiness to obtain. You can find their pre-evolved forms in Desert commonly and are a good start for Dragon collectors. It's a pretty interesting combination of ground and flying. It's a sweeper-style Pokemon like most Dragon types on this list and sets the standard of strong Dragon types. Number 1. Dragonite. Yeah, you probably saw that coming, right? Dragonite is one of my favorite Pokemon overall. He's the first pseudo-legendary from Kanto. Yeah, Dragonite was the first ever made Dragon-type Pokemon, making him very lovable, wanted, and... come on, it makes most of us sentimental as it's from the first generation. Overall, it's a very balanced Pokemon. It has high attack, leg speed, but is otherwise fairly balanced, with a base stat of 600 as being the highest possible base stat, so it's up there with the strongest Pokemon. And who doesn't love this big, cuddly, and amazingly cute, strongly dragon Pokemon? A good move pool I would like to recommend for Dragonite would be Dragon Dance, Draco Meteor, Earthquake, or Thunder, or Outrage, or Extreme Speed. Or Roost if you have multi-scale as an ability. So that's my top 10. Do you like Dragon types? If so, what's your favorite Dragon Pokemon? Or if you have a list, then leave it in the comments below. Thank you.